All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
We are here. Let me check my microphone, make sure it's on. Yeah, microphone's on. All righty. So, Numbers chapter 6.
Yes.
Just going to dive right in. And Yah spake with Moshe, saying, the Most High is again talking with Moses, giving him some more instruction.
Yes.
Speak with the children of Israel and say to them. So again, this is a children of Israel thing. Okay? When a man or woman, seeing her who had gone astray in her corruption, so man or woman, seeing they've corrupted themselves in some kind of way, okay, shall resolve to become abstinent from wine or for any other cause shall make the vow of Nazir in separating oneself unto the name of Yah. So it doesn't matter if you're trying to separate yourself from some corruptions and you're making a vow to yourself unto the name of Yah. You want to separate yourself. This is what you must do. He shall abstain from wine, new and old. He shall neither drink vinegar of old wine or new. So no wine, no alcohol, no vinegar. Neither may he drink liquor in which grapes have been crushed, nor eat of grapes, either fresh or dried. So no alcohol, no vinegar, no wine, no grapes. Okay? That's it. New, old, fresh, dried, no raisins. All the days of his vow he shall not eat of the tree which maketh wine. From the husk of the grapes, even to the kernels within them. So you can't have grape seed oil. Okay? All the days of his Nazir vow, the razor shall not pass upon his head until the time when the days of his separation to the name of Yah be fulfilled. He shall be consecrate, letting the hair of his head grow. Okay? So this Nazarite vow, this family vow.
Right.
So when you making the vow to separate yourself to the name of the Most High for something, to something, change something, all of this stops and you let your hair grow. Okay? All the days of his separation to the name of Yah, he shall not go in to where there is a dead man. You can't go to funerals. Okay? I mean, where there's a dead body. So when I say a funeral, like, there's funerals where you can go to the dinner.
Right.
So we have like the wake or whatever.
Right.
But if there's a dead body in there, you can't go in there. Okay? We don't do that. Okay? So the traditional response, you take the person is passed, they wrap the body in a white cloth, and they bury the person in the dirt. Okay? They might put some stone out there to say this person is buried here. In 24 hours, that's it. They finished one step. They done. Okay?
Yes.
It does not matter. Now, after the person is passed, they put up the tent of mourning, and the family feeds people for a week, and people come and eat with the family and sit with them and discuss and, just to show their respects.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
But you can't go in where there's a dead body.
Body.
So you got to get the dead body, got to be gone.
Okay.
For his father or his mother or his sister, he shall not make himself unclean through their decease, for the crown of Allah is upon his head. So because you've consecrated to this, this crown is on your head right now, and you cannot go in.
That's very similar to what we read previously with the priest.
The same thing. So we talked about this with we talked about this with when you consecrating the vow with your child, but the priest also consecrated. So if you bring your child to come in and have a consecration, this is for the Most High. This is the firstborn. This is how it goes. Okay? All the days in which he is a Nazir, right, shall be sacred before Yah. Okay? It says Nazari, but it's Nazari. Okay? But if a person die near him suddenly, and he unawares defile the head of his vow, let him shave his head on the day of his purification. On the 7th day, let him shave it. And on the 8th day, let him bring 2 turtle doves and 2 young pigeons unto the priest at the door of the tabernacle. And the priest shall make one a sin offering and one a burnt offering, and atone for him on account of that in which he has sinned in defiling himself by the dead, and he shall consecrate his head on that day. And let him dedicate before Yah the days of his Nazarite vow afresh, and bring a lamb of the year for a trespass offering. But the former days will have been in vain, because he had defiled his Nazarite vow. Okay? And this is the law of the Nazari. On the day when his separation days are fulfilled, let him present himself at the door of the tabernacle of ordinance and bring his oblation before Yah, 1 lamb of the year, unblemished for a burnt offering, 1 for a ewe lamb, and a ewe lamb of the year, unblemished for a sin offering, and 1 ram unblemished for the consecrated oblation, and a basket of unleavened cakes of flour with olive oil, unleavened, wafers anointed with olive oil, their minchas and libations. And the priest shall offer before Yah and perform the sin offering and the burnt sacrifice, and make the ram a consecrated victim, a peace offering before Yah with the basket of the unleavened bread, and the priest shall make its minha, and its libation, and the Nazir shall shave his consecrated head without, and offer the offering of the holy oblations at the door of the tabernacle of ordinance, and take the hair of his consecrated head and lay it on the fire that is under the cauldron of the peace offering, and the priest shall take the shoulder that is boiled entire from the ram, and 1 unleavened cake from the basket, and 1 unleavened wafer, and put upon the hands of the Nazarene after he have shaved his head of the consecration, and the priest shall uplift them for an elevation. It is sacred, it belongeth to the priest. And the breast of the elevation and the separated shoulder, and after that the Nazarene may drink wine. This is the declaration of the law of the Nazarene, who shall have vowed his oblation before Yah for his separation, what may come into his hand according to the rule of measure of his vow, to bring that which he had vowed, so shall he do according to this law of the Nazarene. Woo! So, the first thing the Most High discussed in the Nazarene vow is what happened with failure. You bring in your offering, your pigeons, and this is just canceled. You're done. Okay?
Yes.
You can start again. Okay? Then after you complete it, so it's a temporary period. It's a period of days. Did you know, and I'm going to say this now, that Nazarenes have to complete their vow before the next festival day. Okay? So there is a interim period, but you know by this festival's coming up, your vows have to be completed. And then after you complete it at that time, you may renew it again. You can take another vow for another period till the next festival day. So it's constantly being renewed in these same cycles. Okay? That way, you know, you're going to shave your head. Okay, he's leaving from here bald. He finished his vow. He's going into this. He may vow again, and he's going to bring another offering and sacrifice according to the Nazarene. And this is for this person. Okay, so there are these people, like they just love this. They like to do these vows. They like to consecrate themselves to the Most High. It's a very honorable thing to do. This is the process. If something happened, this is it. You just lose those days. Okay?
Yes.
And Yah spoke with Moshe, saying, speak with Aaron and his sons, saying, thus shall you bless the children of Israel, while spreading forth the hands from the high place in this tongue. So, he has to spread forth his hands over the people, and he has to speak the blessing in the native language. That's why it says in this tongue. So even though I'm reading this in English, it will actually be done in the native language. Okay? Yah bless thee and keep thee. Yah make his face to shine upon thee and gracious unto thee. Yah lift up his countenance upon thee and grant thee peace. Yah bless thee in all thy business and keep thee from demons of the night and things that cause terror, and from demons of the noon and of the morning, and from malignant spirits and phantoms. Yah make his face to shine upon thee when occupied in the law, and reveal to thee its secrets, and be merciful unto thee. Yah lift up his countenance upon thee in thy prayer, and grant thee peace in thy end. And they shall bestow the benediction of my name upon the children of Israel, and I by my word will bless them. So, this is the Aaronic prayer and blessing, which must be said not in Yiddish. It's not in Yiddish, okay? Okay? First of all, you need to understand we speak in an Arabized tongue. You should be speaking in the Shami dialect. Who's Sham? Sham is Shem, okay? And Sham have a language, and there's a Shami language. You should be speaking in the Shami dialect. From this dialect, you will translate this, okay? It's an Arabic dialect, okay? It's actually Quranic Arabic, which nobody in the world speaks. That's because it's Taoist.
Okay, so it's the Aaronic prayer.
Right. And it's speaking in Quranic Arabic.
Quranic.
So, Quranic Arabic, this is the language that Gabriel spoke with the Prophet Muhammad. This is the same language they spoke with Moses. This is the same language they spoke with Abraham. This is the same language. I don't know why everybody having a hard time with this.
But you know, they say, but we don't follow Islam. We don't follow Prophet Muhammad. What do you mean in Quranic? What do you mean Quran? What do you mean in Arabic?
Okay, so just because you don't know the language of heaven doesn't mean that, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist in this way. When the Most High speak with Laban, he speak to him in the same language he's speaking to the children of Israel, and Laban understand. Laban is not a child of Israel. This was the son of Nahor. So when the angels talking to Prophet Lot, it's the same thing. This is also Abraham's nephew. When they talk to Abraham, they talk in the same language. Everybody here, you speak Arabic. There is one Arabic language that nobody speak. This Quranic Arabic, but this Arabic belong also to Bani Israel. Who you think taught Prophet Muhammad? He have a teacher. Okay?
So with this prayer, is it just the priest that prays this prayer, or
Speak with Aaron and his sons.
So
This is the priest. It assigned it to Aaron and his sons when they are blessing and praying over the congregation.
so it's not a free for all.
No, it's not a free for all. Okay? This is a fantastic blessing. So as you can see, yes, demons real, terrors of the night is real, demons of the noon and of the morning real, and malignant spirits and phantoms all real. If you are suffering from these, please understand you are outside of the law. You have to be occupied in this law to be free from this. See? Right here.
Yeah,
Verse 25.
yeah.
Okay? If they have all of this in your country, you in the wrong place.
Right.
You're not free you're not free and occupied in the law in the land yet. You have to get both.
And you know, what's interesting is that in Slim Jimmy, it doesn't even say all of this about the business and the demons of the night. It don't say.
Yes, the
None of
Most High cares for your business. You have to prosper. Yeah, you need business. It has to be legal, lawful. Okay, when I say legal, I don't mean like not this illegal business like they make in these governments.
Right.
It has to be lawful. Okay, so that's that.
Yes.
All right, and that's it. So we at now chapter 7.
Yes.
Okay. And we'll get to that
Okay.
tomorrow. So one step, you know what I'm saying? Today is a pretty light day.
Yes.
You know, we just hit a couple of things. You cannot say, because now I'm not even discussing, and if you notice now, we've gotten to the point where the Most High is discussing vows and how to keep it and this, that, because why? We've discussed the law a bunch of times. You need to go back and go over the notes and reminisce and catch up. Because when we go through the law again, it will be expounded upon for another level. So see how the Most High have this flow?
Yeah.
A touch on this, a touch on that, touch on this, move this, change the subject, moving along. This is a class. Okay?
Right.
In the future, we'll get into more of directing just specified sections.
Right.
We'll get into that. There's a future step. So that's it for today, everybody. One step, one step.
One.